Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Onuchauskas. Today is the 5th of March 2018. We'll have a look at the markets and a few currency pairs, certain levels to watch out for this week. But before we continue, please have a read through our risk disclaimer here. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Okay, so also before we jump into the charts, quickly I just wanted to remind you of our JFD Brokers research page. So if you go on to jfdbrokers.com, then you can follow through the links and go into our JFD research page where you can have a read through different analysis that we do on a daily basis. We also produce a strategic report on a weekly basis every Monday, so you just register here for it, and yeah, you can get that one absolutely free. So yeah guys, like I said, I mean, there's I think a good amount of information here you can check out, so feel free. So let's jump into the charts. Okay, so the first one that I want to have a look at is the Aussie dollar. Now, the Aussie dollar, last week we were talking about this level here, the 0.77600. We said if we were going to close below this, we might continue going down towards this area here, as we are forming this kind of, in a way, at the moment we're forming this wedge formation. So we might go meet the previous level here, previous low level at 0.77100. so if that doesn't hold, we might go a little bit lower. Of course, the key one to watch out for would be this area here at the bottom of this wedge formation. So at the moment, just judging by the way the candle is shaping out, then it seems that it wants to head lower. So watch out for this one, guys. If we suddenly get a reversal, a back up above the 0.77600, then the next area to watch out is, of course, the 200 EMA here on the daily chart. And then if we break this, and we might go higher towards this little short-term trend line, downwards moving trend line that started on the last day of January this year, and we kind of kept holding to it till today. So we might get it, like I said, if we get a move above the 0.77600, we might get a test of this area here. That would be also come in line with all these EMAs that are approaching as well. So yeah, that's a good area to watch. The area is around the 0.78300. So keep an eye on this one, guys. So let's have a look at the euro dollar. The euro dollar, we're seeing some declines this morning, even though looking at last week, we saw that the bulls actually won last week. So we managed to close the candle in the positive zone. So it did initially, of course, in the week, it was selling off, but then starting from Thursday came in, and Friday we saw sharp moves upwards in the euro dollar, and it totally kind of gained back all the losses that it did in the beginning of the week. So today we're seeing this picture right now. So it seems that it's forming a bearish candle. We might continue pushing lower. The first support level here would be this 50 EMA shown as a red line, and that's around the 122,500. Now that would be a good level to watch out for. If we get a break below this, then of course we've got this 122 area that has acted as a good resistance and support level in the past. So yeah, watch out for the 122 number. If if we suddenly start seeing reversals back up, then watch out for this area here that I've got highlighted with this small rectangle here. That's the area of 123,500. Now this area also proved to be a good important level in the past, and if we get a break above this, then it's opening the path towards higher levels, maybe towards these previous highs here at 125, 150, and around that area. So if we get a break above this, then yeah, 125, watch out for 125. Let's have a look at the pound. In the pound today, we've got some news coming out from Britain. So we've got the services PMI here. So of course it's the expectation is kind of, let's say, not far from the previous number. So we'll see what happens if we'll actually get a reaction here. But at the moment, looking at this chart here, this is the daily, and we can see that it was in a few days, last week basically, it was stuck in this triangle, symmetrical triangle, and then we got a break below it, and now we can see that last week, in the end of last week, it tried to kind of go above it, go back inside this triangle, but then it met its strong resistance around this area here at 137, well, 138 actually. That was a good level of resistance, and we can see that it's kind of reversing a little bit, showing some signs of reversal at the moment towards the downside. But for us to kind of consider further declines, we would need a good confirmation break here below the 137,500, 137,450, I would say, actually even lower. So if we get a break below this, then the price could get pushed lower here towards the 100 EMA first, shown here as a green line at 136,900. And if that doesn't hold, then yeah, it's opening the path towards lower levels. Even, let's say, if we're going to have a look at the weekly chart here, if we're going to put this trend line right here, so this is the path where it's approximately, this is where the area it approximately could go to. So yeah, watch out for this, guys. I mean, this is quite interesting, an interesting pair to watch out, well, to observe this week, let's say like that. But yeah, if we suddenly get a move back inside this triangle and into this apex, and then, well, the downside is slightly off the table, and we could see some moves probably back up here towards this little downwards trend line that we had running since the 25th of January. So yeah, like I said, watch out for this one, guys. Wait, probably don't, I recommend not to do anything yet, because like I said, wait for the 137,450 area on the downside here, or like I said, on the upside, a move above this this little trend line here. So okay, okay, let's have a look at a few pairs as well. Let's have a look at the euro sterling. Okay, so this one is an interesting one. Last week we were talking about that if we get a break above the 0.89 then we could see some potential upside, some more moves to the upside. So yeah, it seems like it's getting a slight reversal back to this level. I would recommend to keep an eye on this one, because if we suddenly start seeing breaks below this, then in getting back into this, let me zoom out a little bit, getting back into this channel that we had running here, if we'll get below this, then, well, again, the whole upside idea is off the table for now. But if we see a good bounce of the 0.89 then, well, watch out for higher levels. I mean, it would be good, I think, for this pair to test the 0.90 level. I mean, the round number of 0.90. So could be ideal. Maybe this is my personal view. I mean, maybe, or wish, I could say, but yeah, we'll consider more higher levels if we get a break above the 0.89,500. At the moment, like I said, yeah, we're having this little retracement. We need to keep a careful eye on this one. If we start seeing a break below the 0.89100, then yeah, it could probably maybe push lower, but at the moment it's looking strong. So let's have a look at one of the dollar pairs here. So the dollar CAD, okay, so dollar, US dollar, Canadian dollar, right? Okay, so this one is an interesting one. This is so it's kind of in this, well, it depends how you draw it probably, but kind of veg, kind of channel. If we draw it maybe this way, then it maybe becomes a channel. Probably I'll lean more towards the channel side here, but yeah, it's still within this. It is looking strong, especially looking at last week. We had this huge candle to the upside. It has a good resistance level around this area right here, so that's around the 129 150 area. So if we'll see start seeing rejections around this level, then watch out, we could have a bit of retracement here, and we could move lower towards first probably towards the 128 250 area, and then if that doesn't hold, then yeah, maybe a test of this bottom side of this channel. But that's, like I said, that's if we start seeing rejections here at this level at 129 150. If we get a strong break above this, well, then be careful, because like I said, it could open some, you know, higher levels, and we do have the round number of 130 as well, not far from here, and yeah, we could easily hit that if we break the 129 150 area. So watch out for this one carefully, but it's a good one to watch. Yeah. Let's have a look at the yen. Yen, well, yen last week we can see that it closed in the red, or in this case in the black here. We kind of, it is not looking good right now, let's say like that. It seems that it wants to continue going lower. Maybe we could get a bit of retracement. Last week we were talking about this level here, the 105.550. We said if it's going to break this, if it's going to close below this, then we could see the move back towards, well, not back actually, a move towards the 105, the round number of 105. That could be a psychological level here, but on Friday it didn't close. It just slightly closed above this, so we're now seeing the candle, of course, yeah, we're now seeing the candle, the daily candle becoming like a bearish one, but still it's just the beginning of the day, so let's wait and see what happens. So yeah, this one is a good one to watch, but be very, very careful, because a sudden reversal back up here could push the price back towards this short-term downtrend that we're having here from this trend line from 8th of January. So yeah, it might, if we get a reversal, it might push it back to test this area here at 106.350. If it continues going lower, then definitely look out for this, the round number of 105. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a good level. It's a strong support level. Okay, guys, I'm running out of time. I'm not going to take any more of your time. I hope you have a good European session, who's trading the US session as well, so good luck in that one. And yeah, keep an eye on the price action, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.